If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available as podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
All right, Rachel, good morning.
Good morning, God's baby.
All right, so what's in the news this morning?
Yes, we have a few highlights here for the morning, starting with Stanbic IBTC. They have reaffirmed commitment to growth of Nigeria's debt capital markets. Dr. Demola Sogunle, the Chief Executive Stanbic IBTC Bank PLC, noted that the organization would facilitate value-added engagement between market participants to further increase understanding of the initiative required to grow the debt capital markets in the country. And from BUA Cement, they have displaced Nestle on NCE. The total market capitalization of the Nigerian Stock Exchange shoot up from 13.8 trillion naira to 15.2 trillion naira, and this added 1.3 trillion naira to the overall market capitalization, with BUA displacing Nestle on NCE. And we are being told that 2 trillion naira Mambila project. The federal government have started disbursement of compensation funds based on that project. So the federal government has started disbursing funds compensation to the owners of the land and other property affected by the construction of the Mambila power plants. And this is happening in somewhere in Kwara State, as I read. And Russia has indicated interest in Nigeria energy sector. The Russia Federation has disclosed plans to enhance bilateral cooperation with Nigeria by partnering to develop the latter's energy sector. And we have heard that Amazon has fired employees for leaking customer email addresses and phone numbers. Amazon has fired a number of employees after they shared customer email addresses and phone numbers with a third party in violation of the company's policy. And in Ghana, Ghana's president, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, has launched Beyond the Return, the Diaspora Dividend Initiative, to follow on a successful Year of Return 2019 outreach to the African diaspora in the United States and worldwide. And in Zimbabwe, South African Airways ordered to pay $870,000 on weather fees. So South African Airways has been ordered by Zimbabwean High Court Judge Ephraim Tago to pay the country's Environment, Water and Climate Ministry a total of $877 in meteorological weather fees. The IMF has approved extended credit facility, and that is happening in Liberia. They have approved a 4-year arrangement under the extended credit facility for Liberia in an amount equivalent to $155 million to help the country restore macroeconomic stability. And we also know that the Bank of England policymaker has hinted at possible rate cuts. Another Bank of England policymaker has floated idea of cutting the central bank's main interest rate. And that's the news highlights by popularity on Africa Business Radio. Do tune in at 12 for details of the news. Thank you very much for listening.
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available as podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.